My name is Josh Nienhaus. I'm a junior here at the West Michigan Aviation Academy. I live in Walker, Michigan currently, and I went to Kennewa Hills before I attended here. Well, I've loved aviation ever since I was a little kid, and I know that I've always wanted to be a pilot. And one morning, getting ready for school, normal day at middle school, my mom called me down because she heard about this aviation academy. She's like, Josh, this would be great for you. So we heard about an open house, looked at the website. Honestly, when I went to middle school, what I thought every single day was, man, I would love it if I could go every day and be able to learn about like aviation, because I just love it. And seriously, when it came on the news, it was just like, oh my gosh, there's a place where I can go to do that. And it's right here in Grand Rapids, and that was just incredible.
You would look at airplane pictures in magazines. Always wanted to go for a ride to the airport and to the viewing area and watch the planes take off and so forth. We could be there for 2-3 hours at a time watching them.
We had some special family vacations where the flight attendants would let him do a couple things in the airplane, and they would know that he had a special interest. I used to drive him and his sister to school. She was in high school and he was in junior high, and their schools were next to each other, so it was my time to talk to him in the morning. And one morning she wasn't in the car and he was with me alone, and he said, it was toward the end of the school year, and he said, you know, Mom, I'm really not excited about going to the public high school. And I was a little shocked, like, why? He said, I just don't feel I'm challenged. And he said, I want something more challenging. And so we threw out, you know, West Catholic High School, Catholic Central, some other schools that he might be interested in, and it just didn't appeal to him. So the one night toward the end of his 8th grade, they announced the Aviation Academy, and I told him in the morning that the new school was opening in the fall.
Dick DeVos and his wife Betsy had this vision of a charter school. And Betsy DeVos challenged her husband Dick to, his passion is flying, aviation, and education, and helping the community. So she challenged him to start a charter school with an aviation theme, and he took the challenge, and here we are.
We actually had a lottery because there was the number of kids who wanted to get in was over the capacity, and at the time they were guaranteeing 60. In that first 60, I was number 55, so I was right near the line, and I was pretty nervous for a while. No way am I about to have this great opportunity just pass me by, just barely. And so when they called my name and I was guaranteed to be in, it was just such a relief, and I was very excited.
Josh came to us with a real focus. Josh Nienhaus wanted to be a pilot. He knew that. He wants to be an airline pilot. So when he came in here, there was tunnel vision. Get his education, get in that aviation program, and become a pilot, and Josh has done that.
Imagine soaring through the skies of Grand Rapids on your 17th birthday, knowing you've accomplished one of your dreams. That's exactly what Josh Nienhaus, a junior at West Michigan Aviation Academy, did as the school's first private pilot.
To get your pilot's license, you can solo at the age of 16 in your flight training, but to actually get it, you have to be 17 years old, and you have to have at least 40 hours flight time, and I got 40 right on the dot. If I probably wouldn't have gone here, I wouldn't have even started flight training until college, and wouldn't have known as much as I do now and really have a goal to look forward to.
It was my hope that we would inspire kids to actually do it and be able to empower them, and to see him follow through. He's a great kid, and to see him follow through, to stand in the room with his dad, who was just enormously proud of what his son had done, to have walked that path myself as a pilot, and to know what he's accomplished at a young age, that was really, really gratifying and exciting for me to see. He set a clear standard for the rest of the kids that said, I did it, you can do it too.